This is the first video of Claude Code Mastery series, a 7-part series where I'll be teaching you from beginner level who doesn't know how to code, who don't know what is terminal or anything, till the intermediate level where you don't require any kind of a developer to build what you have in your head. By the end of this video and not the series, from just one video, you will have your own personal portfolio website on the internet live, a real URL you can send to anyone. So this whole series is for the people who are non-coder, who have ideas stuck in their head but don't know how to execute it. It's for the founder who are tired of waiting for the developer and a high paying amount the developer asks for. A freelancer who want to add I can build anything tag in the resume. Automation builder, it could be anytime Zapier, Make, who want to go beyond connecting the API. It's for someone who have ever said, if I could build this thing, this series is for you. Because I will be holding your hand from every single click, from the beginner level to the intermediate level, understanding how the coding work, what are the proper steps which need to be taken care of, what are the proper framework. Because I myself is a coder, I have done more than 7 years of manual coding before the AI era. I was doing the manual coding, so I know each and everything what goes in and out while writing the code. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So this video is divided into multiple parts out there. Our first part is the installation part. So we require Claude Code into our system. So it's like you want some application in your phone, so you need to install it. So in the same way, we need to install the Claude Code. So for that, we can come over here, just write Claude Code installation. Okay, so whatever you want to install, Windows or Mac, you can choose it. Okay, then you will be having the links. Go to the link, and now we can see what are the requirements and everything over here. Okay, so there are multiple ways using which we can install it. Okay, so most recommended way is using this kind of commands over here. The Node.js was required, but there is a depreciated npm installation. So for the Mac OS, Linux, WSL for Windows. Okay, this command you can directly paste and it will start working. For Windows PowerShell, you can use this command. For Windows CMD, you can use this command. So according to your operating system, you can copy this command and paste it. So I'll copy this particular command. I'll open my terminal and paste it over here. So it will take some time for the installation. So let's wait for it. So now as you can see, the Claude Code has been successfully installed. We have the version, we have every information over here. Now if you want to make sure it is installed or not, what we can do, we can write Claude, but as you can see, we are getting a command not found. So we have to follow this step over here. Okay, so whatever step they are following, please read it properly so that we can install it properly. Okay, so now we have that. We want to run this particular command. Okay, let's first run this command, copy it. Now then run this particular command over here, and we are getting an error that permission denied. So we weren't supposed to run that particular command individually. We wanted to run this command whole at once. So as you can see, I want to show each and every error to you. That is the reason I have done this particular error. Okay, once we have written this particular command over here, let's write Claude, and now you can see it turn green. There is some kind of a mechanism set up in me. That is the reason we can see green or not, but in your system it might not be. Okay, but now we have the Claude installed into a system. Let's set it up. So we want dark mode. You can just press the enter, and now we want a login method. So now there are 3 methods over here. Either you could do the Claude login with subscription, you can have an Anthropic console account with the API usage billing, or via third-party platform. So we would be doing the Claude account subscription. As a beginner, I would also advise you to start with the Claude account with subscription. So for that, you need a Claude with at least this pro version out there. So if you can see in the pro version, we have access to Claude Code on web or in your terminal. Okay, so once you have that, then you can enter over here. Then it will ask for the authorization. You can authorize it, and we are done. We have successfully logged in over here. Okay, so we'll press continue, and we'll also press continue once again. So we can see we want to recommend a setting only. Okay, so we'll continue. Then I trust this particular folder. Then everything is done. So now if I write hello, so as you can see, we are getting hello, how can I help you today? It means the Claude is perfectly installed into your system. Now, as a beginner and the non-coder, we don't like to interact with the terminal out there. Okay, so we want some UI for this thing. So for that, go to your Chrome, type VS Code, and we have the VS Code over here. Install it into your system. So let me install. So once it is installed, you can open that application, and this is how the VS Code looks like. Okay, so this is the brand new VS Code over here. We have the agent. Let's cross it. Now we want to install the Claude inside this. Okay, so for that, we'll come over here inside the extension. If you see this thing, now search Claude over here. So we can see this Claude Code for VS Code by anthropic.com. So make sure it's written anthropic.com. It is an official one. Once it is there, then click on install, trust publisher and install. Now once it is installed, we'll be doing a coding partner, then the open Claude Code. So now once it is installed, in the right hand side you can see this icon over here. If you click on that, now Claude Code is installed into your IDE out there. Okay, now we are going to do some crazy stuff over here. So let me first check, right, hello, and you can see we are getting a perfectly reply over here. Okay, now let's get a little bit familiar with this particular UI, because we are going to interact a lot with this thing. Okay, so now on the left hand side, this is called as the kind of a bar which we are going to interact. So over here we can see we have a folder structure. So currently we need to be inside one of the folder structure where our file and edit will be. Okay, so for that we'll open a folder. So let's make one folder, portfolio website, create, and now we'll be opening it. So now we are inside this particular folder out there. Okay, so there is no file over here. Okay, this is called as the folder structure. Now from here, if we have the file in the future, we can search it something. Okay, this is for the Git branch. This is very important. We'll be covering in the later part of the video. Okay, this is a marketplace like the App Store and the Play Store, where you can search multiple extensions for this particular ID, and Claude is one of the extension. Okay, and now if you click on this part over here, so we have the Claude Code over here. Okay, inside this Claude Code, if you want to see the past conversation, you can click over here. So currently we don't have any past conversation, so that's the reason we are not able to see. Okay, and there are different modes over here, so we'll be coming to this all the mode in the different part of the series of this video. Okay, for now we'll keep it by default. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let's ask him a very simple job. Now let's do one thing. Let's start building your portfolio website. And now this is not going to be a toy project. This is going to be a real portfolio project for yourself, that so that you can share the particular link to anyone, people out there on the internet. Okay, and for this you are not going to hire any kind of a developer or anything. You are going to build yourself with the help of Claude Code. Before jumping and writing the code out there, there is a one very important mental model to remember. Okay, so now you are the product manager. Okay, so you know what you want to build, and Claude Code is only the developer, and the result will be your application. So more the proper prompt you give, the Claude will understand, and the proper result you will get. Okay, so describe what you want in plain English, like build a hero section with my name centered in gradient background. Okay, then the Claude Code will create a proper file out there. The better you describe what you want, the better Claude Code build it. Specificity is your superpower. Okay, and also there is something called as good prompt and bad prompt. So make my website, it's kind of a very too vague. Claude Code has to guess everything. Okay, so with a specific prompt out there, create a hero section with my name Lakshit centered in the large bold, a tagline AI automation builder below it in a dark gradient background from a navy to black. It's specific, name, layout and everything is properly mentioned over here. Don't worry, I know you are a beginner, you don't know what is large bold text, nothing. I know that all thing, but ChatGPT knows, other LLM model knows this thing. Okay, or you can ask the Claude also this information. So always ask Claude to ask you question instead of directly making the website. This is the thumb of rule, that never tell Claude to go and write anything. It will make something, but it has to guess everything. So ask him to ask the question, then start building it. So that's what we are going to do today. So let's first start building it. So let's say something like, I want to build my portfolio website. Okay, and I am a non-tech person. I don't know anything about the coding and nothing. Okay, so whatever thoughts you are having in your mind, whatever questions you are having, don't assume anything, ask me the questions and then start building it. So as you can see, this is a very simple prompt. Okay, so then we'll submit it. Now before building it anything, it will first ask us. So always make a habit of reading what it is mentioning over here. So we can see, great, let's build your portfolio website together. I'll ask you everything I need to know about. So now they're asking the question over here. What is your professional or field of work? Okay, artist, photographer, video content designer, consultant, freelancer or other. So I'll choose consultant or freelancer. Okay, so we'll choose it and may press enter. Then what section do you want in your website? I want about me, then contact me, my work project. Okay, then what kind of a style you want? What kind of a style you want for your website? It could be minimal and clean, bold, colorful, dark, sleek, warm, friendly. So I want that kind of a dark, correct? What is your full name as you want to describe on your kind of website? Use Lakshit. Okay, and I'll submit the answer. So now it has got good knowledge about this thing. So now again, as you can see, it has not stopped asking the question. It will ask everything what it has in its mind before implementing it. So now it is asking, what kind of consulting freelancing do you do? This will be used as your tagline. a business consultant, marketing consultant, freelance professional. So I want to choose a freelance professional. If you choose other, you can write your own type as well. So I'll choose a freelance professional. Do you have any project or work you would like to showcase? If yes, how many items roughly? If you want to add information later according to you, you can use placeholder content over here, or you can provide the projects. So I'll use a placeholder content. How should people contact you? So I will giving the contact form. Accent color, I want a blue color. Submit the answer. As you can see, now it has written the to-dos. It is a great thing about the Claude is that it creates the proper to-dos over here. So now it will start working on single to-do and start marking it as done. So now as you can see, it has started writing the code over here. And now there is a one habit of all the agentic code out there. They ask for permission for each and everything. It could be interesting, but you would get too much bore out there. So do one thing. Yes, allow all edit in this session. So it won't ask again and again for everything. So on the left hand side, as you can see, it has already created one file over here. So now it is also asking if you want to open this particular file. So I'll click yes. And now if I show you, it has built this particular project over here. So as you can see, it is clean. It is dark and slick, and what all information I asked for is already mentioned in all information over here. So good work has been done over here. Okay, but it is kind of a basic website over here. Now as you can see, just with the 3 line of prompt, we have got this particular website over here. Now I'll show you one more best method to get a proper professional grade website out there. So let's go to Claude. Now let's do one thing. Let's delete all this thing. This is just for the demo purpose. Okay, we'll delete this all particular part. It is deleted. Now let's do one thing. Now if you want to create a new session, you can click / then write new, and the new conversation will get start over here. Okay, so now let's do one thing. Let's ask Claude to create a prompt for us to create a professional grade website. Okay, I want a professional grade portfolio website for myself. Your job is to create a prompt for me. Ask me what all question you want to before giving me the prompt. That prompt should contain all the information related to the portfolio website. It should contain the latest tech stack to be used over here. So by this particular prompt, now instead of just asking the question, it will just ask me the question and then create a prompt. And that prompt will be given to the Claude. It will create a amazing portfolio website out there. So as you can see, it has asked lots and lots of questions over here. So let me answer all the questions. So now I have answered all the questions over here. Now I'll submit it. So now as you can see, it has given us a crazy detailed prompt over here. Okay, now just tell it, use this particular prompt and build me a website. Now after that, you see the result out there. Now take this particular prompt and build me a website. So now as you can see, it has listed down all the to-dos out there. Now we'll allow the project, it will start working on it. So in the left hand side, as you can see, it has started building the folder structure out there. So meanwhile, the project is getting ready. Let me introduce you to the major term called as Git. Git is nothing but it is a safe way to put your code into your Claude out there, so that in future, if your computer crash or anything happens, if you want to revert back to your older version of the code, you can do it easily. So for that, what we'll do, we'll go to the GitHub. So we'll go to the GitHub, make your account and do the sign in over here. Okay, once you have made the account, come over here, click on the new repository. Give the repository name is portfolio website. It could be anything. Okay, then keep it public. Okay, readme off and create a repository. So now your repository is created. Now we'll wait for the code to get completed and then we'll push this particular code inside this particular repository. Now the second website which we are going to use for the deployment part for free is called as Vercel over here. Go to Vercel and do the login. Inside of the login part, continue with Google. If you're coming for the first time, do the sign up, and we'll be using this part. You can give your name, then continue with Google. Now once you've done the sign up part and everything is done completely perfectly fine, then you will end up in such kind of a page over here. Now what you need to do, we'll be adding a project over here, add new project. Now provide your GitHub repository link over here. Okay, so the link which we created, okay, this is kind of a link. Let's copy this particular link and paste it over here and continue. So as you can see, we are getting a error kind of the project repository. The repository is no file because we have not added any kind of a file over here. Okay, so now it is asking us to open this particular URL in the browser. So let's click on that, and now you can see our portfolio website is created, and you can see how professional grade website it has created. And now all the information over here you can change according to yourself. Okay, so we have all the particular information with the proper scrolling, proper kind of form over here with the resume. If you want to, you can put your resume over here as well. You can ask the Claude. We have the chatbot over here as well. So this all thing currently dummy, but you can add it according to yourself. Now once we have our portfolio website, what we'll do, as I told you, we need to add this particular portfolio website over here. So let's do one thing. Let's copy this part. Okay, let's give to particular Claude and let them handle it. This is the repository information which I created. Now help me to add this particular portfolio to this particular repository. So now just allow it. So as you can see, the file has been added over here. It's kind of a Git term over here. Okay, it has added the file. Now it will push the file over here. We'll allow it. Now it has pushed all the code over there. Now if you go to the repository and refresh it, all our code is over here with the proper documentation and everything. Now if you go to the Vercel, now if you continue, it has all the code. We'll create it. Now we need to provide a GitHub repository over here. As I told you earlier, let's come over here, let's install it. It is done creating. So now as you can see, now it is cloning our project. So it is getting the code. Now the deployment is started. Now as you can see, congratulations, you just deployed a new project. Okay, so now we'll continue to dashboard. So as you can see, now we have the link over here. If I click on this particular link, and now if I click on this particular part over this domain, so now you can give this particular URL to anyone in the world and they can open this particular portfolio website of yours. That's how simple it is. Now from this single video, the people who don't know anything about coding have created their particular portfolio website, added their website to the GitHub. From GitHub, they have done the deployment and now anyone can explore it. So I hope you liked it, because this is just the beginning of this particular series. There are so many different things which I am going to uncover, because this is a very basic prompting which we have done. There are so many different things which we need to take care of, which I'll be teaching you in this part of the series. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, please press the like button. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care.